Ever wonder how to make a chatbot that replies to your WhatsApp message using AI powered by your own GPU? In this video, I'll walk you through the full flow step by step. So let's begin. We spin up the GPU environment using RunPod. Next, we will load the Qwen2.5 using Ollama, followed by a simple API has been built to interact with the model. We'll have to further expose this API to the internet using Cloudflare. Next, a webhook that is going to handle all the incoming WhatsApp messages is also being built. We tunnel this bot using Cloudflare's another port. Finally, we hook it up into the Twilio sandbox for WhatsApp. Alright, let's dive in. We'll start with the RunPod console. This is the platform where you can rent GPU powered compute on demand. This is a great option if your local machine doesn't have GPU in it, right? So as you can see here, I have a very small balance left in my account, but that's fine for this walkthrough. So you can always recharge it if you want. We'll go to the pod section. So these are basically the GPU containers offered by RunPod. They actually provide various GPU containers which are very high end and expensive, but it's okay. We also have some budget friendly GPUs available for us to use. As you can see here, the L4 GPU, which is available right here, it's affordable, but the availability can vary depending upon the situation. I'm going to use this one for now, and I'm going to click on it. Yes, the pod has been selected, but once you select the pod, it's also important that you select the right template in it. So the templates are going to define what kind of tools and softwares your pod is going to contain. In my case, it's already pre-configured because I've selected this before, and this has Python and JupyterLab pre-configured in it. So let me go and name my pod something like WhatsApp bot and hit deploy. Once you deploy the pod, it's going to take a few seconds, and it's going to configure all the necessary backend process and give you the status update in a few seconds. There you go. It is now being prepared for your dashboard of your pod. You're going to just click the drop down here, and you will see all the options to connect to the pod. So once you click connect, you will also see the ports that are pre-enabled in this pod, and you can see Jupyter Notebook right now, JupyterLab I mean. Now you can also add custom port, which will be using it later. So I'm going to add 5000 for now and click save. And when you do that, it's going to take a few more seconds for reconfiguration, and it is going to give you the option of connecting again. There you go. You have 2 ports now available for you to start, and we are good to start now and proceed to the next step. Now that we are connected to our pod, let's open up a new web terminal. This is where we will set up everything step by step, right? We'll start by installing the Ollama. So the Ollama is a tool that is going to let us download the large language model and run it locally. No cloud API needed, right? So these are the commands which is required to install the Ollama. You don't have to worry about it. I'm going to provide all the commands and explanations in the video description, so you can just follow along easily. And once I install the Ollama successfully in the RunPod, I'm going to probably pull the large language model. In this case, it is Qwen2.5, which I'll be entering it, and to start the process, right? It's a pretty large model of 4.5 gigabytes of language intelligence. So yes, you can grab a coffee or maybe make a small vacation. Well, I'm just kidding. It's not going to take that long. It's probably going to take a few seconds because we are working on GPU. There you go. We have the model successfully installed. So I'm going to leave this terminal as it is and go back and open a new web terminal. I always like keeping new terminals for each step because that's going to help me avoid confusion. At the same time, if something goes wrong, it's easier for troubleshooting. And then in this next step, we will set up a simple Flask API to interface with our LLM model. And this is going to run on port 5000. As you can see here, I've written a small Python script. This is going to initialize the Flask server, and it's going to connect to the Qwen model. I'm going to upload this script into the RunPod, and before that, maybe I'll enable the right environment for it. And how I can upload this file, I can just directly go to the JupyterLab, which is also pre-installed in the pod. So once the JupyterLab opens up, all I have to do is just click on this upload option on the top and import the file, which is right now saved in my local system. The file, the Python script is also going to be shared with you in the video description. You can directly use that and start demoing for yourself. There you go. Now I'll go back to the terminal again. and we have to try running the code. Before I run the script, I also need to make sure that there is a required Python environment enabled for it, so that it is easier for us to run the script. I'll now activate a virtual environment and then try to run the script here. Let's see what happens. So the commands again are going to be available for you for your easy reference. Let's see, and there you go. It's giving an error here. The Flask module is not installed here, so I'm going to just make sure that the necessary Flask module is also installed in this case, and then we are going to run the script one more time. So it is very important that all the required modules are actually pre-installed as well. We'll try one more time, and the Flask is installed and the script is running successfully. Now the server is live and it is listening on port 5000. In the next step, we have to make sure that this particular port is talking to the internet. So we will do that using Cloudflare. We don't need an account or any login information for this. Just copy this command, open up a new terminal and paste it over there. This will help you to just open up a Cloudflare tunnel, which will be required for us to speak to the internet. And these are the commands which will be required for you to enable this Cloudflare tunnel. And you will find these commands as well in your descriptions. Once the Cloudflare tunnel is opened up, you will be able to see this API. This is the public URL which is going to be required for us to move ahead in the next step. And we will just simply copy this URL and keep it for our reference. And then we will be pasting it in the next script, which is nothing but the WhatsApp bot that I have also written and saved in my local system for now. So copy and paste it for now in your next bot, which is also on Python. Now that our Flask API is running on port 5000, let's move on to the WhatsApp bot script. And this is exactly where we will have to first copy and paste the URL, which we got it from the previous Cloudflare tunnel. And this is the section where I'll be pasting the URL. And once it is saved, we have to again upload this file into the Jupyter Lab. So we'll go to the terminal again and go to the Jupyter Lab and click on the upload option and get this WhatsApp bot Python script into it. Once it is done, I'll have to go back to the new web terminal and I will create a virtual environment so that I can run the script successfully in the RunPod. So I'm going to activate another virtual environment for us to enable this Python script. And let's see what happens. So this is going to take a second. And once you run the script, again, we have another error. This time the module request is not available. Although the Flask is pre-installed in the previous environment, I'm going to do the both Flask as well as request module to be installed in this environment as well, just to make sure that everything is available for us to run the script successfully. Let's rerun the script, and there you go. Now we are actually having this WhatsApp bot successfully live and it is listening on port 5001. So just like how we did earlier, we are going to now open up this 5001 in the Cloudflare tunnel also. We're going to expose it to the internet. So I have opened a new web terminal. This time I'm going to just only make sure that I open up the Cloudflare tunnel on the port 5001. Right? So we'll write the necessary command and we will see how we can open up a new public URL that is going to be required for us to proceed further. And as you can see here, the script is running and we are going to get a new public URL for the port of 5001. Let's see how it goes. And this is the public URL which we got it. So I'm going to copy this and then we will take it up to the next step. So simply just copy this, but accidentally I've given the shortcut key of Control-C. So don't do that while you are on the terminal. Better always. So in this case, I have to rerun the script. Let me open up another Cloudflare tunnel on the port 5001 and I'll have to get a new public URL. So make sure that while you are on the web terminal, always make right click and then copy, and then you can paste it in the next window. So let's copy this one, and this is the new Cloudflare tunnel public URL which we'll be using in the next step. With both ports now exposed using Cloudflare, it is time to configure the Twilio platform or Twilio WhatsApp sandbox. And this is nothing but a messaging gateway between the WhatsApp and our backend process. So this is the platform we see here, the Twilio platform, where you can purchase the phone numbers by paying some amount, or you will also have a trial account here. And this is the console where you have different options. Under the phone number sections, if you have any active numbers, you will be able to see them. But right now we will go into this section of WhatsApp message part. And from here, we can go to the sandbox settings. We will be able to directly configure our public URL. So the URL which we got from the previous step on our WhatsApp bot script, we'll just copy that and paste it right in this section. So existing URL, I'll remove that and then probably paste the one which we got it from the previous step and hit save. So this is going to take a few seconds and then save our configuration, and we should be good to proceed from here. Now let's go to the sandbox part, and right here you can just simply use your mobile to scan this QR code so that you can establish this connection to the Twilio platform. In my case, I've already saved this particular phone number which you are seeing on Twilio platform on my WhatsApp number. So I can always go back to my WhatsApp and simply search for that phone number as Twilio as part of my contact list, and then I can start the conversation, right? So to enable the setup successfully, all we have to do is we have to enter the required command to it. So the code is also given on the Twilio platform. As you can see here, it's right over here. It's something called join explanation-scale. So I'll have to come here and enter that particular command to initiate this setup configuration. So let's try that and hit send, and it's going to take a few seconds, and let's see what happens. There you go. The sandbox setup is successfully completed, and we have a connection between the Twilio platform and WhatsApp. And the next step, we will try something by giving a generic message. Let's try with saying something hi and hit send and see what happens. Right? It's taking a few seconds for me, and let's see. Boom, it worked. It just says the LLM model is right now saying as I'm an AI assistant, how can I help you? Let me try something, a follow-up question here. I'm going to ask what is the capital of India and hit send and see what is the response that this time the LLM model is giving me. And it just gives me the answer saying that it's the New Delhi as the capital of India, which is good. I'm going to try one more follow-up question there. Who is the Prime Minister of India? We'll see something, what happens this time. And the LLM model is going to take a few seconds and come back with a response. This time it's slightly detailed response, just that it says this time that my response is based on the trained data, which is from the year 2021. Yes, of course, this is expected because we are working on an open source model, and it's not going to be always real time, right? So we now have successfully created a fully functional WhatsApp chatbot powered by an LLM model, completely running on RunPod locally. And we have not used any cloud API to make this chatbot connection. Before we wrap up, here's something important: the billing management on RunPod. Our pod is running successfully on RunPod, and it is live, which means it is going to consume credit. So it is very important that once you are done testing, you actually stop the bot by clicking the stop button. Now this is going to ensure that we pause our computation and save our cost. This is like a classic billing experience. You stopped your bot, but your wallet didn't stop bleeding. Yes, there is something else called storage fee. So your pod is still consuming some storage facility, so which is going to charge you something. The amount is going to be slightly different, but you will be still billed based on the preference that you have on your storage area. So in order for us to completely close the bot, you terminate it so that you don't have to pay any further charges. In my case, I'm going to terminate it, and this is going to delete all your files and configurations and the environment which you have set up. So the next time when you start, you're going to start something directly from the scratch. So that's it. We have successfully built a fully functional WhatsApp chatbot, which is powered by a local LLM model running on RunPod and exposed to internet using Cloudflare, also integrated with Twilio Sandbox for real-time messaging. The best part is it's all built based on an open source model. So it is completely customizable for your use cases, be it customer support or be it a personal assistant. So feel free to try on your own free time. You can use all the code and explanations and commands which I have provided in the video description. Try to reuse it or modify as per your experiments. If you found this video helpful, Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I'll see you on the other side.